Okay, welcome back everybody. So last time we did Vivian's quest, and yeah, I think we're pretty much done with all the people. I think I'm gonna do the final quest and see where that takes us. I mean, I can always reload a save and do things I haven't sort of finished up yet, but I think I'm ready. Oh, I've got a rusty thing here. Update. Okay, what else can
I do? To work?
Alright. The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally the soldiers and march with Inquisitor Llewellyn's army to the Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corypheus' zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corypheus before the Darkspawn Magister finds a long-lost elven artifact in the wilds that allows him to enter the Fade physically and claim its power. So level 16 to 19. I think I'm level 18? Anyway.
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed, the Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work, if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
I won't allow it. I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvion before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
You overcome it. All three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Leliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence, but the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
This is going to hurt.
We've embarked on a quest that ends in facing the most powerful monster in all Thedas. Do get a good night's sleep.
As you wish.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this Illuvion.
Alright, so it costs 40, but at this point you should have enough. And I'm gonna take my usual crew. You can take whoever you want. Oh look, Vivian's has changed. Take you anyway. Let's go.
Inquisitor.
How goes the battle, Captain?
We're holding, barely. The Red Templars are fighting harder than ever with their master nearby. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
So all you have to do is fend off Corypheus's worst zealots until I've returned.
We shall not flinch, your worship, not a one of us. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes me for the Maker.
True. You are far more likely to come to their aid than a Chantry fable, but I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mythal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvion he covets lies within. Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Okay. Let's level everybody up for the last couple of times. So what have I got? Boop, boop. Oh, that's all I can do. Iron Bull. I think I maxed out his. He's only got 1 point to spend. Okay. Solus. Alright, go back to the burial. Come on. Spend a point. Vivian. Max that one, max that one. Let's get the fire going. Lasting flames. Alright. Where are we going? Just the first blockade. Get to the first blockade.
Now that's a view. Get your blood going.
Corypheus's soldiers appear to be on the defensive.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their fires, they'll do Corypheus's work for him.
Do you sense the magic crackling? Something more powerful than the Red Templars stirs.
Looks like something out of Jurassic Park. Who's that? Looks fancy. Doesn't matter.
Those were Grey Wardens. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adamant.
That or you got another set of wardens pissed at you somehow.
They fall! The Red Templars fall! For the Herald!
For Haven and the Divine.
Very jungly. Ooh, a banner. Peacock?
There, ahead. An entire camp of Red Templars.
Oh shit.
Watch yourself! Archers on the wall!
It's okay. I'm stuck. Crap. Somebody else.
They fight like a hurricane!
Those elves. They didn't look Dalish.
It seems this temple of Mythal is not deserted after all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Elves? I didn't see no elves. And again, I was stuck behind a tent. Pretty jungle. We're always just gonna help me. Birdies. That's it. Okay. Hello, birdies. How are you? Let's see how we go. Oh, these are our options. That's fine. Alright. Looks like we've made it to the temple. Halas. Oh dear. More pretty birdies. Hello. They'll fly off in different directions. Wow. This. I feel so special.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
Prepare yourself, my dear. It's likely Corypheus will make an appearance.
I'd count on it. Be ready.
I hear fighting ahead.
Uh-oh. Red Dead Templars.
Namilana Sabanale.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
I don't know.
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Whoa. He just exploded. Holy shit.
Across the bridge, now!
Because he's a darkspawn and they can respawn. Everything makes sense now. Yay for elven magic.
At last, Mythal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
If he's here for a mirror, why'd Corypheus say he wants a well of sorrows?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
That's not good.
You're not certain? You said you knew what he was looking for.
Confidence can carry one only so far, it seems.
I suspected. I did not know. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Fine. God.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do.
Let's go.
I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
How do we kill an immortal?
We'll find a way to stop Corypheus once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
Oh, supplies replenished. Don't forget to loot that guy. He's got potions.
It's sealed.
Corypheus's lackeys managed to open it. Perhaps the altar holds a clue.
Well, for one thing, I know that I should probably save.
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much.
Atishor vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Right.
Not much of a lock if all you do is step on it.
Okay, so the trick to these puzzles is basically you have to step on all of the tiles once. All of the tiles. So just try and make a path through them.
Come, let us see what awaits.
After you. I insist.
Okay. Sounds like a fun time. Let's go see what's in it. Oh, murder and mayhem everywhere. Hello, glowy pretty door. Open. Oh, not so glowy and pretty inside. Whoop.
Hold them off!
Crap. That's fine. him.
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
You forget that army fighting for us out there? Longer we play around, the more Inquisition soldiers die. There's a hole. Jump in.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal? Or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
You barely know what the Well of Sorrows is, but you want to restore it.
Yes. Is Thedas so full of wonders that we should leave them to die one by one? Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true.
Aww. Sad face.
I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
Of course.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Alright, we'll save your goddamn well. Hold on, what is this? This one. Okay. Well, if you want to jump in the hole, be it that way, fine, and you can go chase after Samson, fight a bunch of dudes. Or we can go into the puzzle room, which is a lot more difficult. Okay. Alright, so, puzzle. Okay, go forward, and back. Okay, and, so there's a lever here. If you have a look back there. It does that. So okay, so let's continue along this path here. Just come back and pull the lever again. Okay, and so just make sure you stop back here. Here, there, here, all the way back around.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual.
Okay, so I think this is going to be our starting point. Now, should be able to do this in one go, I hope.
Complete.
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Okay. Oops. Tree. So it just should be in the room opposite. Oh, what? Mosaic of June. History of June. Okay, trick here is to start on this one. Okay, so once you've done that, jump over here and we can start on the next one. Okay, so jump over here. Boing, 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 boing. Do your thing. Over here. Okay, so go down here. Here. Okay, there to the end, and
there. Everything is lit.
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
right. So it's a bit tricky, as you can see. I needed a few goes to get it right, but it's not too difficult. Like, I think there's a few ways you can do it. But, yeah. So, don't give up. It's not too hard. Use this as a guide if you need to. Woohoo! Blue shiny door. Alright, I'm gonna save. I recommend you save too. Saving is important.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Vanavis, You are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people. And you have invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mythal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morgan!
Crap.
This would be our guide.
Mythal asked.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
Dear Morrigan left to use the well herself, undoubtedly.
I guess you get to skip all the bloodsheddy bits if you choose to ally with the elves. Yeah, also Morrigan decided to fuck off. Again, totally up to you. Ooh.
This place looks untouched.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
We did not come to cart off the last of elven glory.
I'm just saying.
Walk faster, whoever you are. Hobbly old elven lady. Ooh. Ugh, not the stairs. Anything but the stairs. Dogs. Ooh. Supplies replenished.
Pensra! Gilas Velathan!
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look around.
Sorry, gotta loot. Looters gotta loot. This is a good way to go if you value your potions. Maybe if you're like playing on Nightmare mode, you just want to get to the end. Save yourself for the battle. Good way to go. Boing. Ooh, water.
The Sentinels are holding off the Red Templars.
Vier Sumiel.
I see. Where'd she go? Oh, what? That was it? Alright, I guess we enter the battle now. Okay. I'm just gonna save. Again. You know how it is. Okay, in we go.
The Well of Sorrows.
Finally!
So Mythal endures.
That's... something.
Oh. So, I think this guy resupplies it. I'm not gonna use it now, but if you need to.
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General? You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away. Samson! Sir, watch out! Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. We come to the back end of nowhere. And here you are.
You and your Red Templars weren't my concern. Not until now.
You keep getting in over your head, don't you? Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
Is that the best you could do? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is The strength of Chartry tried to buy me. But it's a new world now. With a new god. I will bring Corypheus the Well's power and your head. All at once.
Good luck with
Drums! Take them! You bastards! There we are! Watch your flanks!
Still alive. He's tough. We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the Sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
Look around you. Everything your people were. It's already gone.
It is.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
I'll take anything that might help against Corypheus, no matter the price.
So I see. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shemlin have not touched. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Thank you for this gift, Abelas.
Do not thank me yet, Shemlin.
Malas Amali Nahalam Abalas. His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
Seems like that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone? This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
I don't know who's better suited, and neither do you.
I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone. Let me drink.
I hate to say it, but Abelas's plan to destroy the well may be the best one.
What happens when Corypheus comes for you again? He is immortal. The wisdom of the well may include a way to destroy him. Give me this and I fight at your side. I shall be your sword.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
I would not trust the power in that well with anyone but you, my dear.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
A gas? Or gas?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
Time for the code gear swell. Alright. I'm gonna use the well myself, just because I think, hey, why the hell not? But you can do it. If you do choose Morrigan, the thing it affects is her son. If he has the old god's soul, he will lose that soul and become a normal little boy if you choose Morrigan. And if she doesn't have a son or whatever, I don't think it affects her much at all. I just feel since this is the like Dalish playthrough, I'm going to use the well myself. But you know, you can always come back and change it however you see fit.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
And who's to say it will go to waste?
I do. Perhaps it is better this way. Do as you will with the Well of Sorrows, Inquisitor. But be careful.
Alright, in we go. I would have just drunk from it, you don't have to go in. Maybe a sip, just a sip of my own blood.
Why am I here? Corypheus, a Magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him. If you can help me vanquish Corypheus, take whatever price you wish.
Inquisitor! Inquisitor!
Still alive, good sign.
How do you feel?
the hell was that in the water? Couldn't have been Mythal, because she had human ears. Specifically, human ears. That was so confusing. I'm so confused. Okay. So think about Mythal and all the peoples who do the things. So now I think my Inquisitor is bound to the will of Mythal. Whatever that means. I guess we'll only see in the next game. Hello.
It is done.
Neat. Didn't have to travel to Skyhold or anything.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not. He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
I hear something.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Suck it.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
Then help me. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but where there's dragon...
I need to summon Mythal.
Whatever Mythal was, goddess or myth?
There. An altar in the wilderness. That's where I need to go.
I see you are determined. So be it.
Are you certain of this?
No. We must be ready for anything. A trap, or worse.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
All right. Okay. So let's go talk to people. Hey, Vark, got anything to say?
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an ancient rune where you consumed a pool of elfiness, and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Never mind.
Carry on.
Oh, let's talk to Solus. He's gonna be so pissed at me. Don't drink the water, Sora.
I begged you not to drink from the well. Why could you not have listened?
Solus.
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god!
What does that mean exactly?
You are Mythal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her. You have given up a part of yourself.
You don't even believe in the ancient elven gods.
I don't believe they were gods, no, but I believe that they existed. Something existed to start the legends. If not gods, then mages, or spirits, or something we've never seen. And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'll make the world a better place.
The war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
Doesn't matter.
If that happens, it happens. We're doing the best we can. That's all we can do.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
So, good luck, Kiss.
You're being grim and fatalistic in the hope of getting me into bed, aren't you?
I am grim and fatalistic. Getting you into bed is just an enjoyable side benefit. Come with me, Vernan.
Ayy.
The veil is thin here. Can you feel it on your skin, tingling? I was trying to determine some way to show you what you mean to me.
I'm listening, and I can offer a few suggestions.
I shall bear that in mind. For now, the best gift I can offer is the truth. You are unique. In all Thedas, I never expected to find someone who could draw my attention from the Fade. You have become important to me. More important than I could have imagined.
As you are to me.
Then what I must tell you, the truth. Your face, the Valasleen. In my journeys in the Fade, I have seen things. I have discovered what those marks mean.
They honor the elven gods.
No, they are slave markings. Or at least they were in the time of ancient Alathan.
Well, I just did it because it looks cool, but, you know.
Whatever the marks were before, the Dalish have reclaimed them. They mark me as one of them.
I know. For everything I have said about the Dalish, I admire that indomitable spirit. I didn't tell you this to hurt you. If you like, I know a spell. I can remove the Valasleen.
Hey, free tattoo removal. Can't pass up that.
If what you're saying is true...
It is.
Then... my people vowed never to submit to slavery.
I'm so sorry for causing you pain. It was selfish of me. I look at you and I see what you truly are. And you deserve better than what those cruel marks represent.
Then cast your spell. Take the Valasleen away.
Sit. Alasa Malarevas. You are free. You are so beautiful. And I am sorry. I distracted you from your duty. It will never happen again.
Solus.
Please, Vernan.
I'm not giving up on you, Solus.
You truly should.
Whatever you need, we can find together.
No, we can't. You'll see. I'm sorry.
What? Aww. Well, this is one of the reasons to not romance Solus, because that dick will leave you. Mm-hmm. Broken-hearted, just like that. Yeah, I don't think you get any sex scenes with Solus either, so you're better off going with Cullen or Josephine or somebody else. Iron Bull, probably your best bet. Let's see. Alright, well, I think the video is long enough now, so thanks for watching.